What's up, champions? Today we are in beautiful place, Sotogrande, Spain, visiting Wayne's Jetboard Festival. It's prepared several great surprises for us, so let's go check them out.
Hi guys, welcome back to our next video this season. This time we're excited to introduce you to Fliteboard. As you may know, this is one of the electric foils out there, and we're very excited to have the actual founder, David, all the way from Australia with these beautiful boards to tell us a little bit about them. So David, over to you. What would you like to tell our audience about?
Sure, hello, thank you for having us. It's great to be here. So, well, firstly, that they're not too hard to use. I think most of you guys have got up foiling in sort of 20 minutes, half an hour. So, there's a learning curve. It's challenging, but people progress very, very quickly. And I think after an hour or two of riding, you're very comfortable and relaxed, and it's great fun.
That sounds promising.
So tell us a little bit about your two boards that you brought today.
Sure. So we've got three different size boards. We've got the regular Fliteboard here, which is 5'8". We've got the Fliteboard Pro here, which is 5 foot, and we've got an inflatable, which you guys have been using out on the water as well. That makes things a little bit easier to learn to start with, a little bit less intimidating. Great for schools and things. All the boards are interchangeable with our power unit here, which is our foil unit. All of our electronics are up here. There's no electronics in the board except for the receiver. That makes it very easy to swap this around between the boards. It means that people can buy multiple boards and they can swap the power unit around.
It certainly looked a lot easier when the guys were doing it on the inflatable one.
Yeah. Sure. So look, it's fantastic technology. It's very efficient. You would have seen, I think we've probably nearly spent 3 hours on the water teaching on one battery. I get about an hour and 20 minutes of continuous riding, which is about
full throttle.
Yeah, not full throttle, but I've never really been full throttle for more than a minute.
There's no need.
It's
there's no need really on a foil. I mean, what you get is the feeling of just foiling rather than
it's
actual
amazing
speed.
feeling. Feeling that feeling of flying. I mean, you're literally standing on wings that are flying in the water, and you can really feel it. It's an amazing sensation.
It's amazing. It looks great in the videos, but it actually feels even better in real life. So my first foiling experience wasn't a huge success. I really battled, and I could even say it maybe put me off, but it was a cheap, bottom of the range foil. But after trying this today, it's so smooth, it's fantastic. I mean, you really do feel like you are flying and just floating above the water.
Wow.
And we've just converted a lot of people that have tried the electric foils and weren't big fans. And after doing it now, everybody wants one. Everybody that's tried it wants to buy it. The board speaks for itself. Nuria, I mean, you never enjoyed the last foil. You enjoyed it, it was fun, but isn't this completely different?
Yeah, completely. It's challenging, but the first time I tried, I couldn't even foil. And this time, I was foiling, I was turning, backside, front side. It was amazing. You feel like flying. It was like...
You feel like a professional within like half an hour. You feel like a pro, you know what I mean? And that's the board. I mean, it's a quality board. The board does that. Because we can't do it on other boards, but we can on this board. So you get what you pay for, guys.
Thank you very much, guys. I mean, look, we put a lot of effort into the wings and the balance and everything to make it easy. Also the durability and keeping everything simple, with 2 plugs, the very small hand control, the GPS. So look, it makes me very happy to see you guys enjoying yourselves and having fun, and it just gets better as well. I mean, I've ridden the board 300 times and I never get sick of it, because you just turn sharper and you go faster and you go further. It's great. It's a great experience.
Amazing.
And guys, I know it's called Fliteboard, but if you want one, contact Jetboard. Okay.
Jetboard Limited, like with all other boards.
A little sign at the bottom will pop up with our number and email.
I like your t-shirt there. It's good to see you got the right t-shirt.
Sorry, would you like to tell us just a little bit about the hand remote and how it works? And
So we put a lot of effort in. We found out pretty early on, a few years ago when we started developing this, that balancing the trigger and balancing on the foil is hard. It's too hard. So we've made this so that it's got a very low power to start. You can pull the trigger all the way in. You don't have to worry. Then you just program your brain, leave the trigger on, and you can increase the speed with the buttons plus and minus.
Plus and minus, nice and easy.
And it's like cruise control in a car, or we call it virtual gears. And we've got 20 levels.
Right.
So when you find the level that's the right level for you to foil on, you can just leave it on that. So it might have been 6 or 7 depending upon your weight. And it means you don't have to worry about balancing the trigger.
That's fantastic.
When you get more advanced, you can put it right up to 20. Although I've never been to 20, and then you can use the trigger.
I'll be on 20 by the end of tomorrow.
Sure.
But there's a lot of other features as well. I think from the start we wanted to make this a product that could be upgraded for the customer after they bought it. So this can be upgraded with Bluetooth.
Yeah.
We were developing an app.
Yeah.
The software in the board can be upgraded. We have a whole lot of different, we have a GPS, it tells you your speed, it tells you your efficiency, very accurate, remaining distance and time like a drone, and some fun stuff, you know, to gamify it a little bit. So what was your maximum speed? You've hit a new maximum speed, or how many G forces did you do in a turn? These are things that are coming in a future software update.
Wow, nice, very interesting.
I think really just it's the ultimate in fun. Think about it as a new sport, and like any new sport that pops up, it's going to go in a few different directions. I think what's great about this one is that it's really accessible. We've had a lot of people on the board here in Europe in the last 10 or 11 days with a lot of different sort of levels of ability and size and shape, and everybody's had a great time. It's really lots of fun and really a lot easier than it might look from the surface, and you know, maybe these guys can
we can
vouch for that. Let's see what happens. It's a really exciting ride.
I had the possibility to check two different ones. One is the one that Wayne described, and I think we all had similar problems, even not being in the same location. But I've seen two people live from the first second on the board, and 5 minutes later they were up and going like this, and 10 minutes later they were flying.
No pressure for you.
The pressure is high.
I haven't tried anything, Andrea, so I will be the real gauge. Let's see how many hours
You need to take the balance, it's a little bit difficult, but once you get it, you're just flying, you know? It's different. This is more stable and more...
It is more stable,
I don't know how to say, like,
I thought the same thing.
It was amazing. I wasn't expecting it to be this easy, but it was still challenging though. You know, lots of fun.
So guys, tell us a little bit more about the battery and the charging process of Fliteboard.
Sure. Look, we've got a very simple battery. It's completely waterproof. We've used really high quality materials. We've got these aluminium plates that help with heat dissipation, as well as, you know, really strong, so it can survive drop tests and things like that. This is a 2 kilowatt battery. You know, I get about an hour and 20 minutes of continuous riding, and I'm nearly 90 kilograms. So we've had it out on the water for nearly 3 hours today with people learning non-stop, and it's done the job. The charging time really depends on the charger. We have a standard charger that takes maybe 4 hours, and we have a high capacity charger that can charge the battery in about 2.5 hours. This board's about 8.5 kilograms for the board. This unit here is about 8 kilograms including the wings, and that battery I think is about 11.5 or 12 kilograms. So you know, you add all that up, it's maybe around 26, 27 kilograms, something like that. Depending upon the board. You know, the Pro board's a little bit lighter, the inflatable board's a little bit heavier.
And then there are two versions of the battery
we have
as well. So there's a Explore battery, which is the one in my hand, and the Sport battery, which has fewer cells and therefore is
it's lighter as well. It's a couple of kilograms lighter. We've got a lot of other safety features built in that we haven't really talked too much about yet, so this is exclusive.
So speaking of the safety features, let's say I ran out of battery and I'm in the middle of the ocean. Can I actually paddle back?
Oh, completely, but you should never have to, because again, we have all the time it's showing you the battery percentage. It's showing you how many kilometers left, how many minutes left, and we have a vibration and a buzzer in here. When you get to half battery, it vibrates. When you get to a quarter battery, it vibrates. When you get to 10%, it vibrates. And then when the battery goes flat, it goes into sort of soft mode, and you can still get home at low speed, you know. So there's really no excuse. It's far easier to run out of petrol in your car than it is on this, because everything's being monitored.
And I saw you used it in the waves as well, yeah?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I live in Australia on a beach where the surf, and that's where I ride almost every day. So we've had to build this to survive waves, salt water. A lot more challenges building something for salt water than fresh water.
Exactly. Yeah.
So it's tough. It can handle a lot of abuse. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your
Pleasure.
time.
Thank you.
It was a pleasure.
Okay. Thanks, Mike.
Cheers.
Thanks. More front foot, faster. Don't change the throttle.
Guys, Fliteboard is truly iPhone of jetboards. The quality is amazing. But most important, just hear how silent it is. You just glide, no wake, no noise. Have you seen me fly?
Yes,
How was
see
it?
you fly.
How was it?
Great.
So awesome,
Mike.
amazing. It's just like you're flying on the board.
You were on the street not flying.
I was flying.
Yes,
it was magic.
And I like the sound of the board, like you know.
So Wayne, you organized such a great event here in
Yeah.
Sotogrande. It's such an amazing place for people to come and visit
Of
and
course.
try all the boards.
Yeah, so I mean, this is the first event. This is just a little test run we did. We want to see how it works and how it all fits together. But ideally, just like we've got our Jetboard tour we do every year, we want to do this event every year. And judging by how it's been going, it's only our second day. People love it. The boards are booked out. Everybody wants to hire our boards. So many people are buying boards from us. We couldn't get a better setup to make sales and make money, which we still need to do, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Putting all this together, doing all the videos, doing all the events costs money. But this is boosting our sales like you can't imagine. And it's going to be good for everyone. It's good for the industry. It's good for all the manufacturers. It's a shared event, you know. Any manufacturer can come and show their boards and promote themselves. It's about promoting the whole industry, not just us.
Yeah, and many people still don't know that Wayne is actually one of the biggest dealers of all jetboards in the market.
Guys, don't forget that. I don't want to have to keep saying it, but the thing is, I spend hours, days, weeks helping some of you, you know, choose your right board. We invest so much time and money into testing all the boards, making the videos, and then after a week of emailing my team and taking up their time, you go buy the board from the manufacturer down the road, you know. Don't forget, we sell boards. This is how we fund all of this, you know, this is how we live.
And most important, you do the service, because most people don't realize you buy the service and then good luck fixing it when it's broken.
Exactly, and you're not doing us a favor by buying a board from us. I think we give the best service in the world. I can say there's not a single manufacturer or dealer out there that gives the service we give. And we know because we learned the hard way. 10 years of riding boards and putting up with bad service is why and how we started this company. So if you buy your board from us, you get the best service, you get to test your board, you have us on call 24/7, call us on a Sunday, we answer the phone, we help you. You know what I mean? We give a lot for the little bit of money we get from our sales.
So reach the man and get the great service.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Thanks, guys.
Jetboard Testing Tour is brought to you by Wayne from Jetboard Limited.
Wayne is a well-recognized expert in the industry, and his company is proud to be the only one in the world that deals with and supports all the different brands, letting the customer try the boards before they buy them. If you would like to buy a jetboard or are interested in getting into the jetboard industry, then contact Wayne. Tanya from Jetboard Limited in Jetboard, Spain. Tanya is one of the first women in the industry who deals with testing, reviewing, promoting, and selling all the different brands of jetboards. Tanya's knowledge of the industry, brands, and boards is comprehensive and impressive. If you want to buy a jetboard and get a great price, then contact Tanya. Andreas from eSurfer Magazine, who is a leader of the growing community of electric jetboarders and creator of his own blogs, eSurfer and eBoarder, and a new eSurfer forum. And Mike from Jet Surfing Nation, who is a passionate jet surfer and a video guy. He loves the industry and wants to help the new sport to grow big. Mike's mission is to try and review every existing jetboard on the market, making his fun videos along the way. If you want to join our next tour event, present your jetboard, do an interview, sponsor, or simply try the different boards before you buy, reach out to Tanya or Wayne from Jetboard Limited. Tanya and Wayne guarantee unbeatable prices and the best backup service you could ever get. Jetboard Limited has branches in England, Spain, Germany, and are expanding all over Europe, as well as Australia, Canada, and Brazil. So contact the team to find out who your local dealer is. See you in the next video, and don't forget to subscribe.